Lots of
need a piece
color.
Yes, and I need a piece of paper to have.
We have our glue sticks and our scissors, Scotch tape if there's no glue. Home at last, I like that. I think home at last
Yes. Yeah, and what
in
I
any language might be nice.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, and what I love is to very quickly go through the
Without
magazines.
thinking.
I try to not overthink it. Anything that catches my eye, I'm pulling
quickly.
out. I always have a chance to add.
It's intuitive.
Yes.
It's
absolutely.
all intuitive. If it catches your eye, it means it's a natural progression towards that word or towards that photo. And sometimes it takes a few minutes.
And the other thing too is that sometimes you don't know. It's your subconscious identifying this image, and you don't really know what the connection is yet, and that's
Right.
okay.
Like, why did I just choose sweet? I'm thinking chocolate, but it
Yeah.
must mean something else. Or it means chocolate.
Exactly.
I know what my intention is, to find images that I find healing and words that I find healing and encouraging. So let's see if I can find that.
And sometimes you'll find things in the most interesting magazines, places that you'd never expect.
What does this mean? Everything you need, nothing you don't. Oh, that's so pretty.
And to go on my orange background. Love that.
And I'm not seeing that many images that are speaking to me yet. This image,
Explore.
life is an adventure. It sure is.
And sometimes I pick out pictures that are just catch my eye because they represent beauty, and I like to add them in.
And it doesn't have to be for this particular
Right.
vision board. It could be for another vision board.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't usually cut my images, but for some reason I'm in a cutting mood. I usually just tear them out, and even if I tear part of the image or tear part of the word, it makes it more fun. Oh, I love these colors.
Nice.
They're just happy colors. At least to me, they represent happy colors. They're nice and bright. And having the music in the background is helpful.
Yes.
You could have quiet, serene music and just put you in that type of mood. Or I know you and I were yearning for some uppity,
Yes.
upbeat music just now. So
Yes. Yeah, and this, there is no right or wrong. You get to select whatever it is that you want.
very
And so-
often I'm just playing or working in quiet.
Yeah.
And there's not a single sound. I even turn off my phone. Just have me time to think about my life, my interests, my desires.
I also like to give myself a particular amount of time. Oh, look at that. So this happens to me sometimes too, where I've pulled something out.
And you like both
because-
sides?
Because I like this side, and then I flip it over and say, oh, look at that.
How do you choose?
Like that too. How do
I
choose?
have an
So-
idea. What about cutting a space in here and you get to see both if
Yes.
you turn it over, or have a vision board on the other side as well?
Ah, possibilities. Possibilities.
Okay, this magazine isn't speaking to me. That happens.
So sometimes you'll be working through a pile of magazines and they just don't seem to be speaking to you.
Right.
So, you know, when that happens, I think
Maybe it's time to just start gluing a few
Yes,
things. and then-
exactly. That's what I was going to suggest.
I
is
might
that-
be at that point now.
Yeah, that sometimes there's enough already in your pile and you're just not noticing that. So, and it's, and that's the possibility. We have a tendency to think that we need more and more, and that's not always the
That's
case.
a nice metaphor for life, isn't it?
Exactly.
We tend
Exactly.
to think more when it's right in front of us, right in our own
And
backyard.
we already have everything that we need.
Right,
So,
and we already are everything that we need to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just perfect the way we are. Just
So,
need a little tweak here and there.
yeah. And a little reminder
That's
of
it.
ourselves, right?
Correct.
So, and that's for me. That's the power of coming together with
Right.
like-minded people to do these kinds of activities, because I get lifted up when I'm hanging out with
Right.
people like you.
Right. But many people are homebound, which I am most of the time, 99% of the time, and it's so great having you here. But there are so many things that we could be doing when we're in our own quiet space,
Yes.
besides beating ourselves up.
Yeah.
And very often we are our worst enemies,
Yeah.
and we have to remember to treat ourselves gently and treat ourselves as we would a good friend or a child or somebody who we love,
Yes.
and we often forget to do that.
Yeah, that I know.
I believe everybody is pretty much culpable in that area
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
capable.
Yes. I need to remind myself all the time to be gentle with myself.
Right,
Just be gentle.
right.
So one of the reasons that we came together to do this was to share the experience of using creative activities to lift us up
Correct.
with people who aren't able to leave
Correct.
their homes. And
Correct.
so in this way, we're bringing ourselves to you.
To you.
Yeah.
You're here too.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
So
There are
glad you
many videos online and YouTube videos, etc., where people are doing workshops in person.
Mhm.
And I have to say, I'm not an envious person, but I am envious of people who could do that. But
Yeah.
our goal here, as you said, is to be able to bring these experiences and the creative healing experience to an audience that's unable to, whether it's just that week or whether it seems like it's a chronic issue, or you're going through a difficult time and maybe you're just choosing time to be by yourself.
Yeah.
But here we have some ideas that we're going to be presenting over time for you to participate in
These
creative
yeah.
creative endeavors.
Yeah, yeah, and everything that we have come to do in our own lives, none of these things take an extraordinary amount of materials or resources. Nothing unusual. Everything is available readily.
Right, we will make sure of that, and we will share with our audience for various projects
Yeah.
what materials might be necessary,
Exactly.
and may even have materials available on our website for people to access and purchase through Amazon or other resources, perhaps kits,
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but
ready-made kits.
But I am a lover of Amazon Prime.
Unfortunately and fortunately, the same way that people say that they don't like Facebook, Facebook is a magical place for me because I meet like-minded souls,
Yeah.
and I enjoy that very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is coming together.
Oh, very
All
fun.
positive affirmations. Sometimes you might do a vision board and it's not so positive.
Yeah.
And it's just expressing how you feel that day, whether it's sadness or something disheartening or a picture that brings back sad memories. But that's okay. That's okay, because the next
They're all-
vision board might change that view.
Yeah, they're all expressions of ourselves.
Exactly. They're real.
Yeah.
Just be who you are.
Oh, what did you find?
This is perfect. We were just talking about where inspiration comes from. And here I just opened a magazine and it says, wonder how inspiration comes easily for some, because for some, I guess it does.
Appears that
or
way.
if you just say okay to everything. You open
Yes.
it up and you say yes to whatever you're
Yes.
seeing and try it out. And then it says mystery solved.
Perfect.
And very often that's what happens. We are talking about a certain subject or we'll feel something specific and you open a magazine or a newspaper and you'll see a word or a picture that resonates with you and it just fits so perfectly. So,
And that's what I love about this experience. I can't think of a single time I've made a vision board that didn't happen, where something didn't feel like it just jumped off the page, was perfect for what it was.
It just fits.
It just fit.
It just
Yeah,
fits.
just fit.
And this experience just fits so well for us. We waited a long time to meet here with you. And I think my vision board is pretty much done. I've added
Yeah.
some words to my beginning words, which were heal thyself. And not all of it is happy. Some of it is about laughing. Some of it's crying. Some of it's smiling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's all the truth. It's my truth.
It's your truth now.
Yes.
Right? And tomorrow it might be a little different. So this, so earlier
Happy
I was
place,
saying how
happy place.
energized I was, and I didn't really start out with this idea in mind.
No
I
plan.
just allowed the page to speak to me, and I pulled things out. And I normally wouldn't have started with an orange background. That just seemed to call
How do you feel
me,
about
and
that?
I am really excited about it.
Okay, great.
It's really, really good.
Great. So your papers could be black and white, your background could be black and white, but the color is what comes out from inside of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us and we'll see you next time.
Bye for
Bye-bye.
now.